Welcome, everyone, to another deep dive. Today, we're tackling how to maintain a cleaner, fresher, and more efficient home.
Cleaning. We're talking cleaning.
Yes, and we're drawing inspiration from the Nexa71 article, How to Maintain a Clean, Fresh, and Efficient Home. But this isn't just about looks right.
Definitely not. This is about creating a space that truly supports you. That's what this article really emphasizes.
I was really struck by how much they talk about the health benefits of a clean home.
Oh, absolutely. Like for people with allergies, just imagine how much cleaner air could impact their lives. Fewer allergens, just fewer triggers.
It makes you think about all those tiny dust particles and things we might not even see.
Exactly. And what about folks with compromised immune systems? Keeping things clean can help reduce the chances of getting sick.
And that's just the physical side.
Okay.
The article also talks about mental health.
Yeah. It's amazing how much our environment can affect our mental state.
Like, I was reading some studies that show a clean space can actually lower stress hormones.
That's so interesting. It's like our brains are constantly processing everything around us.
So if you're surrounded by clutter and mess,
It's overwhelming. Your brain is going into overdrive trying to make sense of it all.
but when you have a tidy space,
It's calming. You feel more in control. Your mind can finally relax.
it's like giving your brain a visual vacation. That makes so much sense.
And when you're less stressed, you can focus better, sleep better. You're just happier overall.
So it's not just about a clean house.
Mm.
It's about a healthier, happier you. And don't forget the practical benefits, too.
Oh, yeah. Like, think about all the time you waste searching for things when your house is a mess.
Or the money you spend replacing things you can't find.
And your stuff lasts longer when it's properly cared for, furniture, appliances, all of it.
Okay, I'm convinced. A clean home equals a happy home. But where do we even begin? I know I've definitely felt that cleaning overwhelm before. Like, where do you even start?
Planning. Planning is key.
Yeah.
The NEXA71 article really emphasizes this. It's not about randomly cleaning when you feel like it.
Right, they're big on planned cleaning.
Makes sense. It's like having a roadmap for a clean and organized home.
I like that. A
Mm.
roadmap. So what does a good cleaning plan actually look like?
Well, the article outlines 4 key steps, and they're good ones.
Okay, let's hear them. First up,
A detailed to-do list.
we're not talking clean the kitchen here, right?
No. Be specific. Wipe down countertops, scrub the sink, organize the pantry. Break it down.
I love that. Okay, next.
Clean from top to bottom.
That seems obvious, but I admit I don't always do it.
It's all about working with gravity. Dust falls down, so if you dust your shelves before cleaning the floor, you're not just cleaning twice, you're being efficient.
Good point. What's step number 3?
Declutter before you clean. Makes the whole process so much smoother.
Makes sense. You don't want to be cleaning around piles of stuff.
Exactly. Get rid of the clutter first, then you have a clear space to work with.
Okay, and the final step. This one was a game changer for me.
The timer.
Why have I not been doing this all along?
It's brilliant, right? A simple timer can help you stay focused and motivated. It's like a little cleaning challenge. Can you beat the clock?
I'm all about those little challenges. So
Yeah.
we've got our plan, but how do we actually fit cleaning into our already busy lives?
NEXA71 suggests thinking about daily, weekly, and even seasonal cleaning routines.
That's a great point. It's not all or nothing.
Right. It's about finding a sustainable rhythm that works for you. Like, think about it like brushing your teeth.
You don't wait until your teeth are about to fall out to finally brush them.
Exactly. You do it every day to prevent problems down the road. Cleaning is similar. Small, consistent efforts go a long way.
Okay, so what would a daily cleaning routine look like?
Think quick wins, things you can do in 10 to 15 minutes.
Like making the beds?
Yes, wiping down surfaces,
Sweeping high traffic areas?
putting away anything that's out of place, just quick things to keep the chaos at bay.
Totally doable. And then for the weekly cleaning?
NEXA71 suggests tackling 1 room per day, so Monday's kitchen, Tuesday's the living room, and so on.
That's a lot more manageable than trying to clean the whole house in one go.
Right, you're less likely to get burned out. And you can give each room a more thorough cleaning.
Makes sense. And finally, those seasonal cleaning tasks.
This is for the deeper cleaning we often forget about. Things like deep cleaning the oven and fridge in spring.
Washing curtains, shampooing carpets.
Yes. In summer, you might focus on outdoor furniture trash cans and remember to change those HVAC filters.
Important. I'm guilty of forgetting about those.
And then in fall, maybe clothing rotation, deep clean behind appliances, check the gutters.
Wow, we're hitting all the seasons. What about winter?
Winter's a great time for deep cleaning carpets and upholstery and maybe giving high-touch surfaces a good sanitizing.
This is all making so much sense. So we've got our schedule, but what about those clever cleaning hacks that actually make cleaning easier and maybe even a little fun?
Oh, those are my favorite. Nexa71 has a whole section on this.
I was excited to dive into that, like that trick for the microwave with the lemon.
Have you ever tried that?
I've heard of it, but I haven't actually tried it.
You heat a bowl of water with lemon slices in the microwave, and it helps loosen up all the grime.
Really?
It totally works. The steam helps soften everything up, and then it just wipes away.
And your kitchen smells amazing.
So much better than using harsh chemicals.
Speaking of which, they also recommend baking soda and vinegar for cleaning the stovetop.
Oh yeah, that's a classic. The baking soda and vinegar react and create this fizzing action.
Like a mini science experiment.
Exactly. It helps lift and break down the grease. Then you just wipe it away.
So simple. What about the bathroom? Any good hacks for that?
Dish soap and vinegar?
What? Really?
Mix them in a spray bottle and use it on your shower walls and tub. Let it sit for a few minutes and scrub away. It's magic.
I'm gonna have to try that. What about those dusty lampshades? Nexa71 suggests using a lint roller.
I know, right? Genius. It picks up dust so easily. It's way faster than using a cloth.
And for vacuuming rugs, they recommend using a grid pattern.
It ensures you're covering every inch and not missing any spots.
Small details can make a big difference. Any tips for the bedroom?
Start by making the bed.
I love that. A freshly made bed makes the whole room look neater.
It also motivates you to tackle the rest of the room.
True. What about mattress care?
Baking soda? Sprinkle it on, let it sit, then vacuum it up. It absorbs odors and freshens everything up.
Baking soda is a miracle worker.
Right. So many uses.
Well, we've covered so many great cleaning tips, but we're just getting started.
There's more.
After a quick break, we'll dive into the world of HVAC maintenance.
It's more important than you might think.
Stay tuned.
It's like the lungs of our homes. That's how important the HVAC system is.
Okay, I like that analogy. So we take care of our lungs, we need to take care of our HVAC system.
Exactly. If your HVAC isn't working properly, it can impact the air quality in your entire home.
And that can affect our health, our sleep, even our mood.
Absolutely. It's all connected.
So where do we even begin with HVAC maintenance?
Well, NEXA71 breaks it down into 3 main areas: changing air filters, cleaning ducts, and having those seasonal service checkups.
Okay, let's start with those air filters. Why are they so crucial?
They're like little guardians, protecting us from all the stuff floating around in the air.
Like dust.
Dust, pollen, pet dander, mold spores, even bacteria and viruses.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize they were trapping that much stuff.
It's pretty impressive, right? But when those filters get clogged, they can't do their job properly.
So what happens then?
Well, first, your system has to work harder to push air through that clogged filter, which means higher energy bills.
And that's not good for anyone's wallet.
Exactly. But more importantly, a dirty filter means you're breathing in all that stuff that's supposed to be trapped.
Definitely not what we want. So how often should we be changing these filters?
NEXA71 recommends every 1 to 3 months.
Okay. But are there situations where you might need to change them more often?
Definitely. Like if you have pets or allergies or live in a dusty area, you might want to change them monthly.
Good to know. Any other signs that it's time for a new filter?
Well, if you notice a decrease in airflow from your vents, that could be a sign. Also, if your energy bills suddenly spike, that's a red flag. And of course, if you can see dust or debris on the filter itself, time for a new one.
Okay. Makes sense. Now let's move on to duct cleaning. This is something I've always been curious about.
It's one of those things we don't think about too often, but it's important.
So why do we need to clean our air ducts?
Over time, dust and other allergens can build up in those ducts.
And then what?
Well, every time your HVAC system runs, it's circulating that stuff throughout your home.
Oh no. So it's not just about the ducts themselves, it's about the air we're breathing.
Exactly. And if you have allergies or asthma, clean air ducts can make a huge difference.
So how often should we be cleaning them?
NEXA71 recommends every 3 to 5 years. But again, there are exceptions.
Like what?
Well, if you notice excessive dust in your home, or if there are any strange odors coming from your vents, you might want to call a professional sooner rather than later.
Okay, good to know. And the last thing on our HVAC checklist is seasonal servicing. Right. NEXA71 recommends having a professional check your system twice a year.
It's a good idea. It's like preventative maintenance for your HVAC.
So what exactly does a technician do during a seasonal service?
They'll inspect the entire system clean, the components, lubricate any moving parts, and make sure everything is running smoothly.
So it's not just about fixing problems, it's about preventing them in the first place.
Exactly. Regular servicing can actually extend the lifespan of your HVAC system and save you money in the long run.
And who doesn't want to save money?
Oh.
Okay, so we've covered HVAC maintenance now. Let's talk cleaning supplies.
Do you have a whole closet dedicated to cleaning products?
Maybe. But the NXA71 article makes a good point.
Yeah.
You don't need a million different products to keep your home clean.
They recommend a simple portable caddy with just the essentials.
Like what?
Microfiber cloths, an all-purpose cleaner, glass cleaner, a scrub brush, some sponges. That's a good starting point.
Okay, so we can ditch the giant bucket of random cleaners.
You can streamline your cleaning routine for sure.
I love that. So what brands or products does NEXA71 specifically recommend?
Well, they really like Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day multi-surface cleaner. It's plant-derived and smells amazing.
Sounds nice. And for tackling tough grease, they suggest Method Heavy Duty Degreaser.
It's biodegradable, but still gets the job done.
Okay, I'm adding this to my list. But what about green cleaning options for folks who want to be more eco-friendly?
NEXA71's got you covered. They have some great recommendations for green cleaning products.
I'm all ears.
One option is Dr. Bronner's Pure Castile soap. You can dilute it for all sorts of cleaning tasks.
I've heard good things about that one.
Another good choice is 7th Generation All-Purpose Cleaner. It's plant-based and really effective.
Any others?
For a multi-purpose cleaner that's also non-toxic, they recommend Branch Basics Concentrate. You can use it for pretty much everything.
Wow, that's amazing. What about DIY cleaning solutions?
NEXA71 loves those too. For an all-purpose cleaner, you can mix equal parts vinegar and water in a spray bottle.
So simple.
Right. And for a fresh scent, you can add a few drops of your favorite essential oil.
I've heard that trick before. What about carpet freshening?
Baking soda. Sprinkle it on, let it sit, then vacuum it up. Works like a charm.
Baking soda is a lifesaver.
And if you're looking for a powerful tub and tile cleaner, mix equal parts vinegar and dish soap in a spray bottle.
Okay, I'm definitely trying that. This is also helpful. I'm feeling much more inspired to clean now.
That's the goal. Cleaning shouldn't feel like a chore. It should be about creating a space that feels good and supports your well-being.
Welcome back. So we've talked about all these amazing cleaning strategies and hacks and products. But what about those moments when cleaning just feels completely overwhelming?
It happens to the best of us. Life gets busy, things pile up, and suddenly you're looking around like, where do I even begin?
Exactly. The NEXA 71 article actually addresses this. They say that cleaning shouldn't feel like a burden or a chore.
It's about creating a space that feels good. A space that supports you, not stresses you out.
I love that. So what's their advice for dealing with cleaning overwhelm?
Start small.
Small.
Yeah. Don't think I need to clean the entire house. That's just setting yourself up for failure. Instead, break it down into tiny, manageable tasks.
Like what?
Instead of clean the kitchen, tell yourself, I'm going to clear the dishes off the counter.
Okay, that feels a lot less daunting.
Right. Then once that's done, move on to the next tiny task. I'm going to wipe down the counters. I'm going to load the dishwasher.
You're tricking your brain into thinking it's not that much work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you're still making progress. Each small step gets you closer to a clean space.
I'm all about those small wins.
They also recommend something called the basket method for decluttering.
The basket.
Yeah. You grab a basket and go through a room just collecting anything that's out of place.
So you're not actually putting things away yet?
Nope. You just gather all the clutter into the basket and deal with it later.
Okay, I could definitely do that. It's like a quick visual cleanup.
Exactly. It makes a big difference.
I also like their advice about setting milestones and rewarding yourself.
It's a great way to stay motivated. When you reach a milestone, treat yourself to something you enjoy.
A cup of tea, a walk outside, a few minutes of reading, whatever brings you joy.
It makes cleaning feel less like a chore and more like something you're choosing to do for yourself.
So what's the takeaway from all of this?
A cleaner, fresher, more efficient home is within reach for everyone. It's not about perfection, it's about finding what works for you.
And it's about those small, consistent efforts that add up over time.
Right. It's about building those little habits into your daily life.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, we want to challenge you. What one small change are you going to make in your home this week?
Will you try the lemon trick for your microwave?
Will you commit to a 10-minute daily cleaning routine?
Will you finally schedule that HVAC checkup?
Whatever it is, share it with us on social media. Tag NAXA71 in your post. We want to hear from you.
Let's inspire each other to create homes that are clean, fresh, and truly supportive of our well-being.
And remember, a clean home isn't just about appearances.
It's an investment in yourself.
It's about creating a space where you can thrive. That's it for this deep dive. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep those homes sparkling.